Welcome to Money Patterns Decoded. Money is never just about money, it is a pattern. Today we expose one of those hidden patterns, see exactly how it controls your finances, and discover the precise shift that can set you free. Let's begin. Imagine a homeowner who spends every weekend patching leaks. A bucket in the living room, a tarp over the bedroom, tubes of sealant by the door. They never look up to the roof. They fix symptoms and the problem returns. That is money for most people. Constant repairs without a single look at the structure. If you've ever felt like you're forever cleaning up and never getting ahead, listen closely. You're looking at a leak in the architecture, not bad luck. I call this pattern the 3-point leak. The triangle's 3 vertices are identity, who you think you are with money, exchange value, what you charge, accept, and trade, and boundary, what you allow or protect. When those 3 points are misaligned, they create a dynamic pool that siphons resources, slowly and invisibly. Now a quick archetypal map. The triangle is sacred geometry in miniature, 3 points forming a field. Numerologically, 3 is synthesis. It resolves polarity into form. In Rosicrucian inner alchemy language, the triangle is the vessel where intention crystallizes into habit. If one vertex is weak, the field distorts, energy doesn't circulate cleanly, it leaks. Practically that means you are earning, your pricing, and your limits are out of harmonic alignment. Psychologically, the tilt begins early. Childhood contracts, spoken or invisible, teach you where you belong in the money story. Maybe praise came only when you gave, so you learned overgiving as a route to worth. Maybe a parent said, "We don't talk about money," and so negotiation became taboo. Those early scripts harden into reflex. You accept low offers. You apologize when you invoice. You let people cross lines. Over time, those reflexes create micro drains. Small losses repeated until they become structural. Here are the behavioral signs to watch for. You undervalue what you offer. You quote low. You remove terms to help. You discount reflexively. You overgive. You add hours, favors, or bonuses from habit, not strategy. You avoid negotiation. You say, "That's fine," instead of asking for what you need. And finally, you attract small, steady losses. Subscriptions you forgot. Late fees. Small refunds you never chase. Those are the termites eating the beam. I want you to see a simple image. Your roof is a triangle with 3 joints. Each joint is a vertex. Identity, exchange value, boundary. If one joint rots, water runs down the rafter into the house. Shift a single vertex and the angle closes. The leak stops. This is not magic. It's geometry and habit. Use a stoic short check when you feel flooded. What assumption did I act on? Name it. Then ask, which vertex needs the smallest, clearest correction right now? That question calms the drama and points to leverage. Now the practical prescription, the 3-point audit. 5 minutes, repeat daily for 2 weeks, and then weekly thereafter. 1 identity check, 1 exchange tweak, 1 boundary action. I'll give you exact wording and a tiny reallocation exercise to make the shift measurable. Step 1. Identity affirmation, 60 seconds. Stand or sit, breathe twice, and say aloud, "I am a person who creates clear value and receives it without apology." Pause. Then name 1 fact. Yesterday I delivered X result. That connects identity to evidence. If the phrase feels foreign, shorten it. I deserve fair exchange. Say it with commitment. The point is to re-anchor who you are in your money field. Step 2. Exchange tweak, 2 minutes. Pick 1 active offer or price you used this week. Ask, What is one small, immediate change that raises perceived value without reinventing everything? Example, add a single clarifying line to your proposal, includes a 14-day optimization check, and raise the price 5 to 10%. Or, if you're not pricing, pick one recurring sale and stop discounting it automatically. Then transfer a visible token. Move a small percentage of your next payment, 5%, into a labeled account called Value Reserve. This physical movement trains your system to protect value. Step 3. Boundary action. 2 minutes. Choose a single immediate boundary you can enforce today. Script it simply. I can take that, but only for X fee. Or I can do this if we schedule it for Monday and I receive confirmation. Say the script once into your phone or notebook. Then act. Send the message, set the calendar block, close the tab. The tiny act of saying and enforcing rewires the joint between who you are and what you'll accept. A quick reallocation exercise to cement the change. When you receive your next deposit, move 5% into the value reserve and 5% into a boundary buffer. A small, separate pot you only touch to assert limits, like paying for administrative help so you can say no. This is not investment advice. It's a behavioral tool to make psychological shifts visible in your cash flow. Use amounts that are real but not painful. Recap. 1 minute identity affirmation, 2 minutes exchange tweak, 2 minutes boundary action, 5 minutes. Do it daily until it becomes a reflex. Watch for immediate signs. Fewer apologetic discounts, clearer proposals, less resentment. One shift changes the angle of the triangle, and the leak begins to close. Money is a pattern. Awareness is the key. If you want the worksheets, extended rituals, and multi-week protocols that expand this audit into a full structural repair, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com. There you'll find templates, journal prompts, and guided practices that translate Rosicrucian inner alchemy into step-by-step financial habits. This episode offers a surgical intervention. The library gives you the architect's plan. Try the 3-point audit for 2 weeks. Note the changes. Experiment with small reallocations. Permission to be precise, not perfect. That is the money pattern. That is the mechanism. And that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your financial life, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com. Money is a pattern. Awareness is the key. Thank you for listening to Money Patterns Decoded. New episodes daily. See the hidden patterns controlling your wealth. Break them. Build true abundance.